My, how funny things change when you scared of losing a YouTube channel. All that talk. I ain't got to talk to nobody. I ain't got to respond to nobody. I don't need to do YouTube. I got a good job. My wife got a good job now. All of a sudden, he's responding to people on YouTube. That proves he's scared of losing that channel. He talk all that shit, all that noise. And now his ass is sitting up, hearting every single comment, answering every single comment. Because he know his ass ain't got that job like he had. That money is drying up. Once EBT started drying up, any job connected to EBT started drying up, including government positions, including delivery positions. Now his ass is all of a sudden highly interactive on his channel. Yeah, his ass is losing that channel and he know it. And all them little happy ass Dusties over there. Ooh, he clicked heart on my comment. Ooh, he answered my comment. Ooh, Dontay London's talking to me. Hilarious.
Uh-oh. I knew sooner or later I would come across this video.
You know, I already knew. I had a feeling it was going to be some good news, right? I had a feeling it was going to be some good news.
You the chef, dog. Keep cooking.
Oh, before we get this video started, I want to show you guys something cool. So on my last video I posted, somebody said, hey, Jeff, do you know Benny Johnson used one of your shorts on his channel? And I was like, what? See, I got a couple of channels. My political channel was pretty big. A lot of people check out my political content, and I seem to have gotten the attention of Benny Johnson, the one and only. I watch his channel quite a bit, and I appreciate him. I mean, the Angry Man has used me in some of his content as well. The Black Perspective, they've used me in their content as well. So I appreciate it when people are grabbing content off my political channel. J Watts TV is where it's at, or the MicDrop Barbecue on TikTok. People are grabbing my content and using it in some of their content, kind of like what I do. But I appreciate the fact that Benny Johnson actually dropped a video showing everybody the barbecue is where it's at.
Black Americans are starting to wake up to how horrible and corrosive unlimited third world migration is to America, and it is something to behold. Check this out.
There is no other country on this planet that allows Americans to simply walk in with no visa, live there for free, get free food, get free health care, get free legal advice, get free legal counsel, and everybody else just has to pay for it.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all, man. Donald Trump said some shit that I think all of us wanted to say, man. Especially when people come here and get all the good graces of the United States of America, everything that their hearts and dreams and desires to get. But then you got people like Ilhan Omar.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So let's get into the video. Okay, I finally found that couple I was talking about that's so damn Dontay-ish. This is Dontay and Hannah, like expanded, like literally. And this guy says the exact same shit that Dontay and Hannah says, talking about beating the system, don't want to work a 9-to-5, spending more time with family. They try to justify all of their failures by saying we're actually winning by being homeless. We're winning by being in poverty. We're winning by being on EBT and on low income. We're actually winning and you guys are losing.
We're getting evicted in 5 days and we're going to be homeless again. Because we're beating the system. We're going to beat the system by avoiding paying rent. This system got people paying high rent and struggling. They don't have time to spend time with their family to do the things that they need to do for themselves or want to do.
Now, who does that sound like? Sounds a lot like Dontay. You can't do what you want to do. I want to do what I want to do. I want to do my own thing. I don't like authority. I don't like people telling me what to do.
I may not be able to hold a job, right? I ain't built for the 9-to-5 grind because I hate authority. I hate for people to tell me what to do.
This dude is another version of what we already know out there. Just straight trash struggle content.
Bro, I was dumpster diving in this mug yesterday.
You dusty. Ain't dusty.
It's messed up and we're beating the system by living outside and by being entrepreneurs and having all this time. We're avoiding the 9-to-5. Okay, we're avoiding rent right now. We're not dealing with all that because we want more time to focus on ourselves and focus on this business, scaling the business to the top. And we're going to scale the business without getting our hands dirty. Okay, so we don't mind taking a longer route. We don't mind being uncomfortable, which honestly, the tent going to be comfortable anyway. We're going to have it set up crazy in there. She's smart. She got it set up to where we're going to be so warm in the winter. You might want to stay out there longer. It's so comfortable. It's goofy. We got 5 days to move all this stuff.
I'm telling you, that struggle content shit, that's a whole niche. It's a lot of busters out there trying to justify and got they women. This dude is talking about living outside in a tent. having his woman live outside in the tent. You know what?
Ain't no fucking way.
Real men gonna provide real shelter. That living outside in the tent, talking about some, oh, she gonna have it set up real nice too. She gonna have. Don't try that shit. Do not try to justify being a bum. You're being a bum with a YouTube channel.
I'm full time on YouTube now.
Because you don't want to go out and work and provide. I go out and work every day. I'm out here in this big ass truck right now. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I invested money in this big ass truck. I'm out here paying for this big ass truck. I'm gonna go do some other business ventures where I invest more money and shit. But don't sit up there and think, oh, well, I don't want to pay bills, so I'm gonna go live outside in the tent and take my woman with me, and we're gonna keep it nice and warm because we're gonna beat the system. You are in a system. It's called poverty. And I'm just letting the Dusties know, y'all got more Dontays out there to go look for. I'm gonna put this guy's information right on, his name is right on his short. So if you want to go see another Dontay in action, go see somebody's living situation because you tired of Dontay's shit. Go look at somebody else's shit because both of these dudes is full of shit, dragging they women through poverty, acting like they winning. All right, just getting up from my nap. It's about 11:15 at night. I had to open up my account. I haven't seen how hard I've been working because I've just been driving my ass off. Like I said, this is the last few things that came through here. So I probably got about another $200-300 they got to process. So I'm probably up to 20,500. Plus I got cash on me and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's been crazy. It's been a rough weekend, but man, this is what hard work lead to. Don't think sitting on YouTube all day trying to put out, oh man, I'm gonna do some content. I don't know, man. Sometimes that content don't pay off. Hard work still pays off. It's what it is, man. It's what it is. Get out there and get it, y'all. Welcome to the barbecue. My name's Jeff, and I'm your chef. Get ready to cook.
My son, my wife, my family, my life.
I'm just kidding. No, I know it's kind of different. You know, I'm out here wearing a hoodie tonight because I'm going to have to get out the car a few times. But the hoodie I'm wearing, I haven't worn this hoodie since game day. January the 1st, 2019, I made these hoodies for me and my son, and we went to the Fiesta Bowl over here at Glendale Stadium or whatever. But it's been that long. 2019 was the last time I wore this thing. And I was like, man, I need a hoodie. I ain't got nothing in it. I said, wait a minute. The hoodie I made for Fiesta Bowl. So I went and I looked through the closet. Sure enough, got one. Because I needed it because it's the only one that's this color light that matches my pants. See, here's my pants. So it's the only one that matches my pants. So I had to find something.
Y'all know that boy? Do y'all know that boy?
Anyways, man, I've been just grinding. I've been grinding. You know what I'm saying? I already know that if we don't have to, at the end of the year, if we don't make the money that we trying to make, we're not going to be able to pull through the slow season of January, February. We ain't going to be able to pull through. So I tell folks what we got to do is we got to grind it out in December. Grind it out. A lot of people are thinking content is the way to grind out. It's cool if you think content is the way to grind it out, knock yourself out. YouTube is probably paying good for ads and everything like that. Like I said, since I stopped doing my dumpster content and I started back to doing my rideshare content, I'm up almost $300 because YouTube loves rideshare content. They just do. It's got a very high RPM. So I'll be getting a little bit back. This video is going to be a little bit about rideshare too. So for you rideshare folks, you might want to kind of pay attention to how I got the bank balance that I got now. A lot of private clients going on. People are landing, flying. I just did a guy. I picked him up. It was a $20-something ride. Then he tipped me and he was like, hey man, can you do me a favor? Can you just wait on me and I'll just pay you? So I'm going to be like 30 minutes, man, 30, 45 minutes. I was like, all right, cool. Went, started wiping the car down, you know, grabbed me some cookies and everything. I was going through YouTube and all that, going through my emails, checking my schedule. He actually took a little more than an hour. When he came back out, he was like, oh man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I was like, oh, no problem, man. What he slide me? 50. He slid me a 50 just for waiting on him. He was like, man, I appreciate that, man. And like I said, the trip was only $20-something. I think he paid like maybe 40 to lift. He made $40 to lift. So he gave me 50 to take him back to where I picked him up from. So I was like, hey, no problem. I was just chilling, man. I'm chilling. but that's how we make money. We were in the WhatsApp group, and don't ask me what the WhatsApp group is. It's for Hum. If you're a Hum driver, you're probably in a WhatsApp group. If you're not a Hum driver, you're not in the WhatsApp group. But we're in a WhatsApp group telling people exactly how we get private rides. We were talking about how we get them, the pitch that we give in the initial to open up the conversation for private rides. So I'll do a video about that after this video, showing the pitches and talking about the pitches we use, reading what some of the other guys are doing in order to get private rides, to help you get private rides. Now, as far as the dish rag content, I think that's hilarious. Hilarious.
I want to see Dontay.
Somebody was like, hey, he just dropped another video and he's actually talking to people. You know why he's talking to people? Because he realized his channel is tanking right now. His Social Blade stats, he lost 300 to 400 subscribers over the past 2 weeks. Past 2 weeks. Ever since he dropped that video, what happened? He's running. Why do you think I always post the clips about his past with him saying, oh, I just did it for the content. I just did it for the content.
I think I was just interested in the idea of the content around it, you know, and that's the realest I can be with y'all, bro.
You can see in some of his videos, some of his comments on that video, he's saying he was just doing stuff for content. He was just staging content. He was just giving a perception of something to make people watch. Do I not drop that clip all the time for a reason? To remind you the type of channel, it's a bullshit channel. And he says, oh, I'm not trying to lead nobody on. I'm not trying to mislead nobody. I'm not trying to create a false narrative. That's exactly what you're doing. And you even say you got a problem. I'm just doing it for the content. I'm just seeing if I can get people to watch.
I'm starting to realize I really got a problem, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
But then you turn around and say, I'm not doing it for the content. I'm being real with y'all. This dude is like gaslighting. And a lot of subscribers don't even see it. Dude is a major gaslighter. And that's what a narcissist does. A narcissist will gaslight you into not believing what you see with your own eyes. People are like, bro, but you're lying. You were moving a chair, acting like you were moving, dragging stuff across the floor, packing up boxes, moving stuff. Then you got in the car talking about living in a cheaper place, what the deposit is. Then you were walking around asking people what the availability for apartments was. And then you got the nerve to say, oh, I wasn't misleading nobody. I didn't make nobody think I was moving. Wait a minute. So you moving boxes, dragging stuff, getting rid of furniture, emptying spaces out, taking pictures of empty spaces, talking to leasing offices, asking what deposits are, giving Hannah brochures of place, how nice it is and everything, but you don't want to mislead people to think you moving. This dude, that's a narcissist for you right there. He's saying, oh, y'all thought I was moving. That's on y'all. I never gave y'all the idea that I was moving. I never told y'all I was moving. I just made content. I do it for content. I post things to make y'all think things that aren't true just so I can have content, because he don't have real content.
Bro, I was dumpster diving in this mug yesterday.
He has no life. But yet he posts saying he don't mislead people in his content, that people do it on their own. They think these things on their own. No, you induce people to think something when you post something. If me and some woman are standing next to each other with wedding rings on at a church and we're saying I do, you're going to think that we got married. I mean, it's common sense, because context, you're putting everything in context. So when you see somebody packing boxes, putting stuff in bags, dragging bags, throwing them in a truck, getting rid of furniture, emptying out spaces, talking about a deposit on a new place, asking what the availability of the units are at this place, giving brochures talking about it's cheaper to live here and it's so much better and it's going to be. You're inducing people to believe you are moving. It's his living situation. What did he say in his old content? People don't care about my life. They only care about my living situation. So he's always posting content about his living situation. See, people, they need to pay attention to what he's saying. And I try to keep posting clips to show that he's bullshitting people. And he comes back later after he's bullshitted you, and now he's going to gaslight you. He's going to say, oh, no, I never said that. You guys just assume that. I don't know why you would even think I was moving. Why would you think I was moving? I never said I was moving, because he's full of shit. It's just like if you go buy food and you're buying groceries and you're putting groceries in the refrigerator, you're going to assume somebody just went grocery shopping. because of context. This dude, he be like, no, I was just taking food out of this refrigerator, putting it in that refrigerator. I wasn't grocery shopping. I just made y'all think I went grocery shopping by putting it all in grocery bags because he stages content. That's why I tell folks, you can't believe shit on this channel. When people ask me, Jeff, what's your opinion about such and such? I'm like, I think he bullshitting. I mean, you can read my comments. I'm not the one to be tricked in food. I'm not gullible like that. I know a bullshitter when I see one.
Y'all know that boy? Do y'all know that boy?
And dude been bullshitting y'all for a long time, and a lot of y'all can't even snap out of it and believe it. Y'all like, oh man, he's being honest right now. He telling the truth right now. I believe him right now. But he'll come back and tell you. I don't know why y'all think that. I never told y'all that. I just insinuated something. I give y'all the illusion of something and let y'all run wild with y'all imagination about it, because to me it's content. That's why nobody's sitting around watching this fucking content. I didn't even know the dude made a video. I've been out making money. But everybody worried about what Dontay is doing. We all out making money. I'm trying to get to $50,000 in my bank account by February, March. I want 50 G's. If I can have 20 G's in the bank or 30 G's in the bank, 20 G's in hand, that's good, because I need cash in hand, because anything can happen to a bank account. If your credit card, if your bank card don't work, if your ATMs don't work, if something happens to your account and you can't get access to it, or anything can happen. So you got to have cash on hand. So I'd like about 20, 25,000 cash on hand with about 30, 35,000 cash in the bank. I'd like that. But in order to get that, I got to get out and work. And I show you guys on this channel how I do it. You can do it too. Don't sit there and think this is some amazing shit I'm doing. I'm just out creating clients. I'm out driving people around. I'm taking people to where they got to get to. I do it differently than how some people do it because they're scared to drive. I ain't scared to drive. I drive day or night. I know how to position my truck in traffic. I even got a video showing you how to position your car in traffic to not wreck it. I do what I can with this channel to help you get money in the bank. A lot of people don't even look at that content. They don't look at it. They be, I ain't gonna watch that. Then they crying and broken shit. They trying to get EBT. They complaining about EBT.
You wanna call your parents?
People gonna starve. People gonna starve. Motherfucker, I'm not. I'm working. What do I look like starving as an adult, knowing how to make money, knowing there's money in the streets? How do I look like as an adult starving? I'm a man. I take care of families. I take care of kids, take care of women, take care of brothers and sisters. That's what I do. I'm a man. I'm not a victim. I'm not going to complain and cry. People going to starve if I don't get no EBT, if I don't get no SNAP. People going to starve. Are you a man or what? You a woman or what?
You know my true intentions.
This channel is a man-woman channel, not a victim channel, not a Gaga Chew channel, not a crying and shit channel. This channel is to help you get money. And we're looking at people out there telling y'all, don't get jobs, don't work, do content. The only content I do on this channel that is really actually worth money is the content that I help you make money. The trash content, the vlogging content, that shit dies off after a week. It's done. My other content is still rolling. People are still viewing it. People are still like, hey, man, I'm glad I saw this video in your feed, man. I'm glad because, man, I've been wondering how to get clients, man. I've been looking for how to get clients, man. I got, $3,000 in the bank now, thanks to how you doing it, man. I do it exactly how you do it. I got 3 G's in the bank. I ain't never had more than a couple of hundred in the bank, man. I'm doing it how you doing it now. That's what my channel is designed for. A lot of people don't watch that content. Not my problem. Like I said, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. It's a lot of water out there, and I'm getting it. I'm making it rain. And a lot of people out there, they sitting around complaining, watching people like Dontay shit. Yeah, Dontay, this and that, and Dontay. It's like, that's cool. If that's his channel, that's his channel. I told you, I just think he's full of shit. So why am I going to sit around all day dealing with a full of shit channel when there's money in the street to be made that can help me get to where I need to get to? Now, I will say this. I've been looking at cars because I want to do these deals with cars. It's hard, man. I'm a car guy. Y'all know me. I'm a car guy. I'm finding cars that I want. This is hard, man. This is real hard. Do not ever put me around cars because I'm going to start looking for what I like. I'm trying to buy something that I could flip for a decent price, that I can repair, that I can have warranties on for a family that needs a car. That's what I'm trying. That's my next business right there. That's my business play. I don't want to go to auctions because you don't know the history of cars at auctions. You show up, they don't let you test drive it. They might not even let you start it. Half of them don't even start at the auction any damn ways. I want to go to a private family that knows the history of that car, can tell me exactly what's wrong with it, the ticks, the clicks, the leaks. I need to know that. And auction ain't gonna tell you that. Auction gonna be like, what you see is what you get, bro. We got keys, we got the title, whatever issue is the issue. You get home, find out the engine is knocking, these new rod bearings or something like that. Now you got a $4,000 extra ordeal on your hand. You like, man, I got this car for $2,000. Now I got to dump another $4,000 into it. I'm not trying to do an auction car right now. So I'm finding some nice cars. There's a Benz sitting out in Vegas, a Benz in Vegas that I want to buy for myself. Real talk. It's a Benz. That's why I'm working so hard, man. I need the investment capital. I mean, I got the money to just go make the move, but do I have the money to make the move and still sustain the business I got going right now? Because if my engine goes out, I got to replace my engine. And people go, oh man, but Jeff, man, you got like 40 G's you sitting on right now, 35, 40 G's. Yeah, but I got mortgage. I owe $200,000 on my house. So if anything goes wrong with me, the car, anything else, that money is the cushion until things get back to going. I can't sit on $30,000, $40,000 for the rest of my life with a $200,000 house hanging over my head. It don't work. The math ain't mathing right there. So I got to go out and keep generating this money, dropping videos to show y'all how I'm generating this money, hoping y'all generate it so we can all invest in businesses. This is what we do. So I'm going to go out probably within the next few days, potentially go to Vegas and pick this car up. Now, I might fly out to Vegas. I hit Logan up about it, but I'm still debating because the car's sitting out there in Lake Las Vegas. So I got to fly out, then get a ride out to the car, inspect it, make sure everything's on the up and up. Because once I get on the highway and come back to Phoenix, there ain't no breaking down in the middle of it's got to make it all the way back to Phoenix. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal, but it's a Benz and I want the Benz for myself, but I might sell either my Escalade. So I'm ordering new tires for the Escalade, might sell the Escalade and let the cash offset each other. Because the Escalade is much nicer, much nicer. I don't want to get rid of it, but I'm running out of space at my house. I got to do something. But this is what we do while we out here working so hard. You got people like Dontay, he's finally on his channel trying to save it from completely collapsing by talking to people. Look, I'm clicking hearts. I'm clicking hearts. Look, I'm talking to people. Don't leave. Nobody give a shit, man. We over that shit. We trying to stack money right now. You trying to save a sinking ship and we out here stacking money. He done fucked up already. Nobody cares about his content because he showed how arrogant he is. He showed his true intentions with that channel. Nobody really cares. What we care about is being able to take care of our family, being inspired and motivated to take care of our family, not inspired to bullshit people, drag them on with false narratives, and then gaslight them saying, I don't know why you thought that. I mean, why would you think I had a job? Because I was working there? That's the kind of shit he's on. And before we get all these raggedy dusties out there complaining that I show my bank account, there's been people on this channel that knows I've been showing my bank account since I had $5,000 in the bank. I showed when I got 10 grand, when I finally hit 10. I showed when I finally hit 15. I showed when I hit 25. This is what I do on this channel. It's a money-making channel. If I was trading stocks, then I'd be showing you all my gains on my stocks. This is not a stock channel, though. This is a work channel. It's about driving. And these same Dusties probably sit on Dontay. Oh, I love your revenue updates. I love your YouTube revenue updates. So you love YouTube revenue updates because that's a lazy ass way to make money, but you don't like work revenue updates. You don't like when people say, hey man, if you work and bust your ass, this is how much money you can end up with. Oh, I don't want to see no work update. No, I don't want to work. I just want to see YouTube revenue updates because I could do that. That's lazy. I could just get my camera and make money with YouTube. I love YouTube revenue updates.
I'm consistent at doing my own thing. I'm consistent at making my own money.
I do work updates around here. Been doing it on my channel for years. A lot of new people on the channel don't know that. They think, oh, he's showing his bank account. Bro, I've been doing this shit for like 4 years on my channel. Go back in my content. You be like, oh, damn. It was a time when you had $5,000 in the bank and that was it. You had 5 G's and that was it. Then you had 10. That was it. Then you went up to 15, 20. Damn, you got up to 25. 25 before I bought this big ass truck. Once I hit 25 grand in the bank, I knew I could afford more vehicles. So I went and bought another vehicle. What am I doing? Less work, more profits. So my money ain't going down as fast. Now I actually got cash now. Savings in cash. Back then I didn't have no cash. It was all just bank money. Now I got bank money and cash together now. So I show work, how you can make money doing work, and I update people on my bank account a lot to show how profits stack. If you're not used to that kind of channel, because you're used to a revenue update for YouTube doing lazy ass money, or if you sit around and don't comb your hair and do struggle content and just show people how you can't afford an apartment and you can't afford your utilities, you're going to make a lot of money on YouTube. We make a lot of money doing work around here. Get used to it. You ain't used to working? Might want to go back to the dumpster.
Shout out to all the true believers out there dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you. Now this for the guy got you. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching, dude. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the guy got you. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad leave, kids grieve, mamas need miracles, and I'm getting sick of you. The hood done went digital. These cameras all around, so it's easier getting you. The fiction that you spitting getting seriously critical. It's trash, like your ass on a minstrel. The coke out the bench you, the clan wanna lynch you. The evidence of penance hella strong with the stench too. The barbecue I'm grilling for the women and men too. Your hands up in the sky when the spirit's within you, and you just wanna give it to the Lord. You done been through the droughts that you went through, but you wanna win too. It's constantly getting you to the point of a sin too. You gotta get that paper in your pockets, cause rent due. Cause even in Flint too, these criminals sprint through. The government bent you. See you on the bench, dude. Now you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two, and I got a lot of crew. But this for the guy got you. We the guy got you. For all my people out there that's true believers, you know what I'm saying? Out there spreading that energy, spreading the word out there. I might not do it. These fake creators out there, they trying to do it to use it against you. I'm saying don't give up. Stay a guy got you if that's what you are, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be ashamed of believing in the Lord. Don't be ashamed of that. Do what you do. Don't worry about us. We just out here creating content, having a good time. But do not let nobody use that against you. You gotta peep that out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? We at the barbecue and this is how we get down.
Okay, God, let come through. God was coming. It was coming through. People watching my stuff.
We the guy got you.
It get hot in that kitchen, boy. But you still gotta cook. And guess what? People gonna be coming with plates out. And they gotta be fed. You the chef, dog. Keep cooking.